guys hear the song? I know this is called the Baroque Hoedown. It's not just the Electrical Light Parade song. It's actually named, I remember it was called the Baroque Hoedown because we played this in middle school. My band teacher was a big Disney fan. So I kind of owe my love of Disney partially to my band teacher. I mean, we did come as a kid often. You hear this song? This is the Elliott Brothers, Take Your Date to Disneyland. This is awesome. Let's All Dance at Disneyland, it's called. This is one of my favorite songs in the new Esplanade track. But anyways, sorry, I digress. I tend to do that. I digress. I was saying that I owe a lot of my love of Disney to my middle school teacher because he really, really, really loved Disney. And we came once or twice a year, and I also came at least once a year as a kid growing up in the 90s. And again, my choir teacher in high school ended up being a huge Disney fan too. So we came a couple times a year to Disney for choir in high school. So I've had the distinct pleasure of performing at Disneyland several times growing up as a kid. So it's really cool that they work with the schools and they have those programs. But yeah, that song will always hold a special place in my heart just because of that. So it's been a little bit since I saw you guys. I just wanted to update you. After lunch, I just hung out for a little bit and relaxed. I've been trying to stay in the shade because it is pretty warm today. It made it to about 80 degrees. It's Easter Sunday. So it's kind of warm for this time of the year, but you know, it can vary up to 90 degrees this time of the year too. You just never know what you're gonna get. So always bring layers if you're coming this time of year. That's just a general rule. It starts out cold in the mornings a lot of times, warm in the afternoons, and cold again in the evenings. So bring an extra layer in case you need it. And the next thing I'm gonna do is go back to the hotel. This is a little change of pace here. I'm gonna do a hotel review. I'm staying at the Hyatt Regency, and I will do a hotel review on that. So there will be another video for that. So stay tuned, separate from this vlog. But as part of this vlog, I'm gonna show you guys what I do at the hotel on my break. I like to go back to the hotels midday and take a break. It's a nice way to decompress, to recharge. Literally too, you can recharge your devices while you're back at the hotel, but recharge yourself and just take a break from the crowd, separate yourself from the chaos in the parks. And it's a great way to just get some air conditioning if you're a little hot. So I'm gonna hang out by the pool. The Hyatt Regency has 2 pools on site. They have a sports deck and they have a pool as well. The sports deck has some play areas and stuff, so I'll show you guys around the hotel too, and I'll just show you what I do for the afternoon, and then I'm going to come back for either the fireworks or World of Color tonight. I haven't decided yet. I probably will skip Fantasmic. Fantasmic is one of my favorite shows, but I've seen it, and I'm not exaggerating, I've seen it hundreds of times, so I might just do something else tonight. We'll see. It's not set in stone, don't quote me on that. I could change my mind, but I'm gonna come back for at least one of the 3 shows, probably 2 of the 3 shows tonight. So yeah, let's go to the hotel and then we'll come back to the parks and have a fun time. So come along with me. So there is this somewhat new, I know it was new as of last week. Last week was the first time I saw it, but there's a somewhat new Stitch Spirit jersey and I'm in love. Let me show you guys the back. It says Disneyland Resort across it. And Stitch is just there chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. I love the colors. I really like how it's kind of a acid wash tie-dye, white to blue. That's really cool. There's also this relatively new Lion King Spirit jersey. It says Disneyland also across there. If you're a Lion King fan like me, this is a must-have. That is so cool. Awesome. Let me show you the front. And this is the front of the Lion King Spirit jersey. All right, so I made it back to my room. I'm going to head down to the pool and take you guys with me. So I invite you to come along for that. I just unpacked, so you can't see my room, unfortunately, because it's a mess now that I've unpacked my suitcase. Do you guys live out of your suitcase at hotels, or do you like to unpack like me? Because I'm definitely an overpacker. I'm a chronic overpacker. So when I come to the hotels, I unpack, I fill up the drawers. I like to put out all my stuff, my sound machine. I like to put my bathroom stuff in the bathroom. That way I'm all just prepared. I like to be prepared for anything. So what do you guys do? Do you just pull everything out of your suitcase? I've stayed with people that have done that, and I'm just like, how do they do that? How do you live like that? But I'm jealous. If you don't have to unpack or you're a light packer, I'm very jealous. Just know that there are some of us out there that are envious of that. I wish I could bring nothing with me. I wish I could be a minimalist. I like to be comfortable, so I bring everything but the kitchen sink with me. That's just how I am, I guess. One thing I like to do is bring a comfort item from home. I spend a lot of time alone and I spend a lot of time traveling, so I like to have a little piece of home with me. So I bring my favorite blanket with me. What bothers me is that they embroidered, that blanket's from Disney, and they embroidered it upside down on the pattern. I don't know why. They could have picked any of the other corners to embroider that and it would have made more sense, but here we are. That's what I got. You know how when you drop your dog off at the kennel, you like bring a blanket or a sweater from home? That way they can smell you and they'll feel comfortable. Well, I'm that dog, I guess, because this is my comfort item. But it's nice to have something from home. I also bring my favorite snacks with me and my favorite foods. That way I'm familiar with them and I have something to look forward to. Something besides the Disney food that can be a little troublesome for your stomach. So I always bring, well, I'll show you guys my fridge, what I bring. I like to bring along an applesauce or a yogurt drink. This time I went with the apple strawberry spinach one. Very easy to eat. And my favorite pistachio chili roasted. Yes. All right, I made it out to the pool and it's nice out here. It is not crowded at all. I have practically the whole pool to myself. There's like one other family. Now I'm at the ground floor pool on the north tower, and this pool has a jacuzzi as well. It has facilities if you need to use the restroom, and it has a vending machine too, so you can buy cold drinks while you're down here. You can buy cold waters and Gatorades, so that's nice. But I already got my water, so I'm just gonna sit here and hydrate for a little bit and then go take a dip in the hot tub. So it's nice. I'm just relaxing. I'm gonna have a hard time getting my Uber back to the park because I'm so comfortable here that I just kind of want to veg out and chill out for the afternoon, but I'll get back there eventually. Maybe when the sun sets, I'll head back to Disneyland, so cheers. Now, it was about 80 degrees today, so make sure you guys are drinking water. I know I'm drinking almost a gallon of water today, and I'm still thirsty. I just finished up with a liquid IV hydration pack that I put in my other water bottle, but I'm still sipping on some water. That way I'm well hydrated for when I go back to the parks. It's a good tip because you get dehydrated before you know it. If you're thirsty, you're dehydrated. So drink water. All right, so I did go into the pool. The pool temperature is a bit cold. It's not a heated pool, which is not a problem here in Southern California for this time of year, but you're probably not gonna like the cold unless you're a kid. The only ones in the pool are kids right now. Once the sun starts to set a little bit, it is very chilly, so they do have a hot tub at this one. They don't have a hot tub on the third floor South Tower pool. So if you're looking for the hot tub, come to the North Tower. It's on the ground level. You'll see it right outside of the lobby. It's very easy to find. A lot of people might think this is the only pool because the other one's kind of hard to find. You have to go to the other tower, go up to the third floor, and they have a whole sports deck out there. So they'll have a pool, no jacuzzi, but they have some pickleball and some other things to do, some activities. They used to be tennis courts. They've repurposed them. The tennis court nets are still there. But yeah, check it out. You'll like it. I know when I get back to the hotel, it'll be at least 11 p.m. by that point. So I'm relying on this double shot of espresso to get me there. So there's really no like formalities about this. I just shoot espresso. When I'm home, I sip on espresso, or I'll make an Americano out of it and I'll pour it over ice. But tonight it's cold, so I actually wanted the hot espresso. I normally do order an Americano from there, but this is kind of a treat for me, so yeah. Woo! Woo! Wow. That'll put hair on your chest right there. It is very concentrated, very strong espresso, just the way I like it. Ooh, that's awesome. Good job, Disney. I'm impressed that they have this good of espresso. So I'm here drinking my espresso, and Stitch is really eager. He's really excited. He wanted to show you guys something, so he's the biggest little Star Wars fan there is, and he's excited. I mean, He got Yoda colors. How cool is that? He got Luke colors. So Stitch and I are pretty tuckered out. We will make it for Wondrous Journeys fireworks show. That's my new favorite fireworks show, so I have to be there for that. But I can catch Fantasmic at any point, so I'm gonna skip Fantasmic. The crowds for World of Color were wild, so I'm gonna skip World of Color too. I did notice, and I did want to say, today the wait times were a lot less. It's the last day of spring break, kids have to go back to school tomorrow, and it made a huge difference. I noticed when I came tonight, the wait times were 5-10 minutes on some of the lesser rides, like Star Tours was 10 minutes. Even Autopia was 5 minutes. The submarines were 10 minutes when I checked, so you definitely can find things. I went on Little Mermaid. I didn't bring you guys along, sorry. But I went on Little Mermaid, and it was a 5-minute wait, and it was just a walk-on. They just put 5 minutes. You're just gonna walk on, you're not even gonna wait that long. So it was awesome.
To believe in things never thought possible. And so tonight, we once again invite you to wish upon stars, to step into the unknown, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey.
Biggest changes of all. A gentle stream of energy. I know it's wondrous. I'm just a spark. It's wondrous.
so we come to the end of this chapter.
Oh no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
Batuu, it's just another turn of the page.
So I almost forgot to do an outro. Stitch and I got a little carried away in Batuu. There were no crowds at all. When Fantasmic and the fireworks are going on, you can go through Galaxy's Edge and there's hardly anybody there. There's not the droves of people that are usually there. So we did a little impromptu photo shoot. I was on the hunt for a Noemo lightsaber and they don't exist. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I ordered a keychain lightsaber and I modified it so that he could hold it, and I pulled off the keychain. So it works great. He hasn't lost hold of it yet, so task complete. This is the way. All right, thank you each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun on this adventure. I know I did. This is the longest adventure we've ever had together. It's past 10:30 and I'm still awake. I still haven't turned into a werewolf, so that's surprising. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me.